Hello, gentle viewers. This is Vindian, welcoming you to a new episode of Starcraft. We're about to begin mission number 3, Desperate Alliance, which is going to introduce two, I believe two, of the series' more enduring characters. I don't know for sure about one of them, so I'll wait and see what happens when we play and see who else joins. So let's see what our mission is and what this Desperate Alliance is all about.
Receiving incoming transmission. Comlink established.
I got your message, Magistrate. And frankly, I don't care what you have to say about Confederate regulations. You damn fringe world yokels are all alike. Don't know where your loyalties lie. Y'all have a real good day now, you hear?
Transmission ended. The report you requested is ready. 16 outland stations have reported sightings of the alien invaders identified as Zerg. The Confederates have arrested all standing militia forces and continue to avoid action against the Zerg. 3 stations have fallen to the Zerg already. We've been unable to locate any source of military relief except the extremist faction known as the Sons of Korhal. Their liaison is holding online.
Good day, Magistrate. My name is Arcturus Mensk, and I represent the Sons of Korhal. You're familiar with the Confederate propaganda surrounding my group, but your reputation suggests you'll see past it. It's never been our practice to operate in any one place for long, but these Zerg don't look like they're going to wait. I'm going to make you an offer, Magistrate. I'd like to help you out by sending down a number of transports to your colony and evacuating any survivors. You know, of course, that my organization operates outside the bounds of Confederate law. That's why they spread their lies and misinformation. If you decide to accept our help, you'll be branded as an outlaw too. But it's a chance to save those people. Time to make a stand, Magistrate.
Ending transmission. Priority alert. Evacuation zone under attack by Zerg forces. Distress beacon activated at 12:20.
Okay. So,
Hey, this thing's on fire! You ought to send an SCV out here to repair it. He can fix my bike up too while he's at it.
shut up, Vulture. Nobody likes you.
Yes, sir?
I will have him repair the bunker.
Jacked up and
You guys jump in there.
Commander,
You jump in here.
we can take cover in these bunkers if things get too dicey. Go, go, go!
Let's get you in
Give me something
here.
to shoot.
You in here. And then let's get you guys mining some minerals. The Sons of Korhal, for those of you who don't already know, are actually... so there was a world called Korhal, and hang on a second, we're under attack, but it looks like we're doing okay. Alright. As long as it's sent at individual Zerglings, we'll be fine, but I'm pretty sure they won't.
Yes, sir? Right away, sir.
We'll set a rally point.
Not enough minerals.
The Sons of Korhal. Korhal was a Confederate world that rose up in rebellion against the Terran Confederacy. And so the Terran Confederacy decided to nuke them. The entire planet. And thus the Sons of Korhal, a terrorist group that... or freedom fighters, depending on your standpoint, I guess, were devised and they resisted the...
SCV good to go, sir.
They wanted to resist the Terran. But let's see what we've got here. We've got factories, which means we can probably only build vultures. We do have academies and engineering bays. We don't need an academy, but we will need an engineering bay eventually. For now, start building us some...
Not enough minerals.
Yeah, we need to get a more consistent stream of minerals. Missile turrets are only good against air units, but most importantly, missile turrets are detectors, which means they can detect cloaked units. Now, against the Zerg, that's not a big deal, because Zerg don't have any cloaked units, except when different creatures are buried.
Good to go, sir.
But it's still nice to have for the future. Give me 2 more SCBs. We want to make sure we've got a consistent supply of minerals coming in, because these defenses won't last forever. You already see...
SCP good to go, sir.
Yeah. So my basic plan is I'd like to get another bunker on each side, maybe even 2. Because one bunker is not going to cut it. It's just not going to cut it. I'll put a bunker up here.
SCP good to go, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, you go get some minerals. I'm going to send you up here. I want to see if I can build a bunker. Ah, you can't build the bunkers up there. That's a shame. Alright, let's go build our bunker over here. Our first bunker. Just because the way the units will path, they'll probably run toward this one, which means if this one is full of Marines, and it should be, they'll deal quite a bit of damage.
Let's move.
But we're going to need a supply depot when you're done.
Yes, sir. Job's finished. Right away, sir.
Oh, let me see. Nope, it's still not working properly. You guys jump in. And now already we have... Oh, I have you too, don't I?
Right away, sir.
I don't like the positioning of that turret. I guess we'll build a bunker up there. We'll get some Marines going on. Eventually they're going to hit us harder and harder and harder, and then we'll have an interesting decision to make. Which may include whether we ought to...
Your forces are under attack.
Yep, we're under attack. Here come the Hydralisks.
Let's move. Outstanding. Go, go, go. Outstanding.
We're probably gonna die. Yep.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Affirmative.
Any Terran building that's on fire will actually eventually burn down on its own. So this is an important consideration. And it did destroy... It's not actually the end of the world, because now I can move the turret back and I can put in a new bunker here. Let's see... Yeah... 2 more Marines... Now, more importantly, we have lost our little advanced warning scout up here.
I read you.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Yeah, give me one more bunker right here. This should be a pretty sizable defense for the short term.
You want a piece of me, boy? Let's move.
We already have the academy, don't we? Alright, so what we'll eventually do is we'll start actually... Oh, we have our first air unit, a Mutalisk.
Base is under
Report for duty. SCP good to go, sir.
And one good thing, one reason not to fill bunkers full of fire bats is that fire bats can't attack air units. But Marines can.
Orders, Captain?
I think mutalisks are the worst thing we'll have to face in this one. I think. Right. You need to start harvesting some gas so we can get some fire bats later on.
Orders, Captain?
We're going to need another supply depot in the not too distant future.
Reporting for duty. Yes, sir? I can't build it. Something's in the way.
Yeah, but it won't be for long, damn it. We're eventually going to want to put a turret right here. And in fact, I think...
Job finished. Reporting for duty.
Alright, you guys, get harvesting. Okay, nope.
Insufficient Vespine
Yeah, we don't
gas.
have nearly enough gas for that. So give me 3 Marines. We'll eventually put a fire bat in here too.
I read you.
You can go back and start harvesting more minerals. I do want a 3rd bunker here.
Not enough minerals.
Here I'm sitting here, why aren't they attacking? And then I remembered, oh yeah, there's no Marines in there yet.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Do I have another idle SCV? I think I just have the one.
I read you, sir.
Shut up, Vulture. No one likes you. Give me that engineering bay.
You want a piece of me, boy? Commander,
Go
outstanding.
climb in the bunker for the moment. Now, we could play this more aggressively. We could go hunt down the Zerg and kill off some of their hives. And there's a lot to be said for that approach. We just don't have the raw resources that I'd like to see before we do something like that. Once an engineering bay is going to be done, we're going to put another bunker in right about here, I think.
Your forces are under attack.
Job finished. Orders received.
Get over there. Repair that thing. Good. We need our marine range upgrades. Few upgrades are more useful for the Terrans than that one. Let's upgrade all of our infantry weapons. Then we'll start establishing our 3rd bunker here. You know, before we do anything else, I want a turret right here. Are you mining, or are you just sitting there?
Roger that.
You're just sitting there.
Orders, Captain?
Alright, give me a missile turret right here. Because otherwise there's a real risk they'll just keep sending in mutalisks, and if they start killing our SCVs, we're going to be in a lot of trouble. Build quickly, my friend. Build quickly, because we still need... we still need at least one more bunker. Then we can think about putting a fire team together and going and hunting them down.
I read you.
Not enough
Let's
minerals.
put the bunker like right here. We'll get some nice enfilading fire going on there with all 3 pointing in one general direction.
Upgrade complete.
Generally, although this is not always true, the AI is not bright enough to come down this way. Because they'll engage the first enemy they see. So we'll have to see how this works out for us.
You want a
Bunker
piece of me, boy?
right here. Because I do want to play a little bit aggressive, because otherwise, toward the end of this, we're going to get hammered just constantly. And eventually they'll start breaking through defenses.
You want a piece of me, boy?
And that's not good news for our purposes.
Job's finished. Yes,
Okay.
sir. Roger that. Right away, sir.
Give me a supply depot right here.
Need a light.
Let's get a scan.
Your forces are under attack.
Good to go. Fire now.
That could have been a lot worse. That could have been a lot worse. Yeah, we lost a couple of independent Marines, but... no, only it's when the numbers turn red that you have to worry about losing a building. Once this guy's finished, we'll send him over here. You know, I'll grab someone from here and get him to do repairs.
Add-on complete.
Job's finished. I read you.
And then you can get back over here and
Orders
proceed.
received. Yes, sir.
Alright, we're gonna build a second barracks. I'm not gonna bother with vultures.
What
They're
do you
just
want?
not that good. See here, notice it's only 20 damage. And they fire, like, Marines fire a whole lot faster than they do, even without stim packs. So, I think the vultures are still the worst unit in StarCraft, the base game. They literally serve no purpose except for scouting. They're kind of neat for spider mines. But that doesn't justify their use by themselves. Let's get some more
Upgrade
Marines.
complete.
Excellent. So we're just waiting right now for infantry armor.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Once we hit probably about 10 minutes in, we're probably going to start getting attacked a little bit more frequently. And then you'll see what we have. Oh, we're out of Vespine. Now, Vespine will continue to provide you with gas even after it's depleted. It's just a lot slower. Normally you get, I believe it's 8 gas per load. It drops down to 2.
I read you.
Now, we're at a point in the game where we don't have a lot of use for Vespine. So that's not going to cripple us as much as you might imagine. We're going to build another supply depot.
Not enough minerals.
Oh, we forgot. Sorry.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Here, you guys run over here when you're produced.
Standing by.
Yes, sir.
The hard cap in the game is 200. You can't go past
Want a
200.
piece of me, boy?
200 units of any type. And we haven't gotten any yet, but the more advanced units are worth more than one supply. We just haven't found any yet.
Need a light? You want a piece of me, boy?
Okay, this is an Overlord. This is a Curiouser unit that provides both supply, detection, and transportation. But we'll see them more when we're actually playing as the
Not
Zerg.
enough energy.
Ah. 2, 2. We'll get a nice flying squad here to help us defend whichever is under attack at the moment. Those are all full.
Orders,
You want
Captain.
a piece of me, boy? Need a light?
Give me a supply depot for now. I do want to build actually another couple of so here's an example right here. The Zerglings are buried. We can see them because of the scan, which reveals cloaked units.
You want a piece of me, boy? Need a
But
light?
normally we wouldn't be able to see them.
Reporting for duty.
Now, when a mineral field is completely mined out, it just disappears, and then you gain no benefit from
Orders,
it.
Captain?
I want at least one more turret here. And then I think we'll come back and put another turret or two, like one here or something. We might also want to build a machine shop and research spider mines just to make the vultures more useful. Because right now they're not very useful.
10 minutes until dropship arrival.
Oh, that's good news. I am? That's not good news at all.
Job's finished.
T for turret. When you're playing Starcraft, I highly recommend learning the hotkeys. It'll make your life quite a bit easier.
You got my attention.
Alright, let's get you guys
Upgrade complete.
a backup type scenario.
Let's burn.
Reporting for duty.
Okay, you're not in red yet, but you will be very soon. This is going to be the last building we build unless we lose something. Because we need to have SCVs.
Base is under attack.
To prevent things from breaking.
Orders, Captain?
Run.
Affirmative.
Let's take one of you guys and go ahead and build the machine shop. Sorry, the factory. Factory is actually really, really cool, but we only have vultures at this point, and
Jacked up and good to go.
maybe you can tell me in the comments your secret strategies for making vultures not completely worthless. But the moment they've dropped off their mines, I just consider them expendable. Spider mines are kind of useful. Everything else, not really. Even spider mines are kind of overrated because they tend to be zerglings that set them off, and then you're like, why bother?
Yes,
Alright, repairs complete.
sir. I read you.
And I think that's the max we can get there. So give me another group of Marines and another group of firebrats.
Not enough minerals.
I can't max it out, that's fine.
I read you. Orders received.
You can go mine.
You want a piece of me, boy? Need a light?
Job's finished.
Okay. They usually don't attack the same area twice in a row. Let's get you guys... Oh god, I already had an engineering bay. I know I have 2 engineering bays.
You want a piece of me, boy? Need a light? Naturally.
No, let's keep these guys back. Eventually we're going to have 2 different squads, and then we'll just park one by each entrance, and they can help out as they're needed.
You want a piece of me, boy? Need a light?
Orders, Captain?
It's not the 75 minerals that make vultures a terrible bargain. It's that for 25 more minerals and the same amount of supply, you can get 2 Marines.
Reporting for duty.
You want a
What do
piece
you
of me, boy? Need a light?
And they're not as good as 2 Marines. Which is why they only cost 75 minerals, but they do cost 2 supply.
Yes, sir.
Which isn't the best trade-off.
Right away, sir.
I lied. We're gonna build one more building.
Add-on complete.
You want a piece of me, boy?
They're marginally more useful when you've upgraded their speed. Because there's certain things they can hit and run on, and they're basically the fastest unit in the game. I think. A fully upgraded Zergling, I think, is even slower than a Vulture. I don't know. But yeah, I don't like
You
Vultures.
got my attention.
You won't see me build them on purpose. It's not worth it. we've got lots of minerals and gas. We can go ahead and research stim packs.
5 minutes until dropship arrival.
Right away, sir.
Alright.
Base is under attack.
You got my attention.
Okay. Where's our good friend Mr. SCV? Here
Orders,
he is.
Captain? Affirmative.
You want a piece of me, boy?
I'm a
Vito eyes.
flag him as number 9.
Right away, sir.
You want a piece of me, boy? Vito eyes.
Orders, Captain?
Something on your mind? No problem.
Research complete.
Yeah, the thing is, I think he's trapped.
Something on your mind? Oh, is that it? Yeah, I'm going. No problem. Yeah, I'm going.
Yeah, he can't actually get past these two
What do
large
you
a
want?
unit.
Oh, is that it?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going.
So we're gonna have him take the long way around. And if he dies, he dies. It's just a vulture.
Reporting for duty.
I read you, sir.
I don't
No
think that sir
problem.
was genuine.
Upgrade complete.
Oh, is that it? Yeah, I'm going. Oh, is that it?
I mean, spider mines are almost worth it, because spider mines do a lot of
Something on your
damage.
mind?
I think they're 300? 125.
Something on your mind? Oh, is
The
that
pathing in the original Starcraft could use a lot of work.
it? No problem.
Since we've got them, we'll keep them kinda nearby.
What do you
They can add a
want?
little bit extra
No
firepower.
problem.
I read you.
Base is under attack.
Right away, sir.
If it looks like we're doing really badly, this is actually normal for this mission. Because you'll notice we only have about a minute left. They'll basically spawn infinite Zerglings until either the timer is up or until we die. Damn, is that really the best you got? I keep reading this is only mission 3, and so it's, by definition, easier than some of the later missions. But I mean, shit, come on, guys. You killed one bunker?
You got my
I'm a
attention.
little disappointed. Why do we even need to be evacuated? We'll just stay here, it's fine.
Sons of Korhal dropships approaching.
Strap yourselves in, boys.
I didn't really need you. Congratulations, you are victorious. Beautiful. Now, they did get a whole lot more resources than we did. But that's because they controlled more than one base, and we only had one, and we only ever wanted one. We lost 7 units the entire mission. What? Elapsed time should be 30 minutes, shouldn't it? We lost 2 structures. Both of them bunkers. No, I'm sorry, bunker and a missile turret. You'll notice most of the time you're playing single player, the AI will outgain you in resources, and that's fine. The AI always starts with more than one base. Especially once you get past the first couple missions, so I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Right, so we're at the Jacobs installation. Ah, this is where we will meet another important character, I think. But that is it for this episode. I hope you have enjoyed the episode. In our next episode, we'll be playing the Jacobs installation. And the Jacobs installation is the first of the missions of StarCraft where it's not base building, it's not traditional Florax. It's, you control a certain number of units and you have to make it from one end to the other. And there's a couple of these in the game, and they're not my favorite missions, but there's a lot of missions that are worse. So, But, you know, it's not my favorite mission, but in any case, that'll have to be for next time anyway. I hope you have enjoyed. Please remember to like, subscribe, comment down below on how much you love vultures and how you think they're the greatest unit in the game. I defy you. Or, I would also accept the challenge of telling me the name of a worse unit than the stupid vulture. They're just, with all their upgrades, alright, vultures are kind of worth it because of spider mines. But other than that, they're overpriced scouts. And I'd rather have two marines even though they cost more minerals. Anyway, though, that'll have to be for next episode. Until next time, though, this has been Avindian, and I bid you good day.